here we go. Oops, again, chair stuck in the wrong position. Let me one second. There we go. It's that really. Sorry, this chair thing went very, very quickly. Ah, scam message. Right. Okay. So I made a mistake earlier of having a little nap, and I've only been awake for about 20 minutes. So I had a rather nice dinner earlier of like a big little mashed potato and some breaded chicken. Really good. Problem is, I then kind of like shut down afterwards, and I woke up like, oh, oh blimey. So a little bit lethargic, but not too bad. Yeah. So today, now I have made a little bit of progress on the weapon quest. Where is it? I've cleared out a few of these as well. I need to do that at some point because I need to do that thing. That's to do with the twinning one, which I still need to do at some point. That is what I am currently working on. I need to get 3 more of those thingies, which is 1,500 of these tokens, and I've got 65 so far. So, but again, I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush. But I'm right. We're going alpaca hunting today. Ooh, cactuar green. Oh, raptor. Ooh, ice blue. I like the raptor blue one. What's I use for a voice? So I'm just trying to get into character. I wasn't even at the palace. I don't think I've held a 10,000 pill jug of anything before. Oh yeah, because of that trading we did before, that was quite good. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you better hold on to it until we get to the saddle maker. Aha! Can you imagine if we dropped it and started over again? Don't even joke about that, Mablu. Do not even joke about that kind of stuff. Luckily, half those places not far. We just need to head across the plaza. Yes, I know, we've been there. I think it's literally right over there. Okay. This is it. Trade we've been working towards. 3-year premiums. If he doesn't turn around and want this, I swear I will string him up by his giblets. Phew, still in one piece. Right, time to make a deal. By his giblets. Get your tools ready, saddler. I bought your precious mezcal. He's like, googly moogly. Wait, you actually got your hands on the jug, but you had nothing, a few measly clumps of wool. What we had was an aspiring trader with a gift for negotiation. Oh yeah, she was great. I'd sooner aid no claimant, but Zorjar, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Pelipilu. Good. Your word is your bond after all. The trade is a fair one. I will craft your saddle for a promise. Wait. Stay and wait if you like. I have all the requisite materials, so this won't take long. Order just to get a saddle so we can ride a chuffing alpaca. So walk them out and ride an alpaca. Oops, I almost said. There. Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you have an easier time of it with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. I can taste that smooth mezcal already. Yes! We did it! The saddle is ours! She is too damn adorable. She's like a big fussy kitty cat. And to think we started out with only 100 pelt basket of alpaca wood. Absolute. You're going to be an incredible merchant. Thank you. It makes me so glad to hear you say that third promise. We've got what we came for. So let's return to the ranch. And the others will be waiting. There we go. Success. So 1 second. So I just had to tap the fan a sec. It was sticky. Right. Yeah, I think his cat is stuck in it or something. Right, so where we go? We're going over there. Oh yeah, still haven't figured out flight yet for this region. Got a long way to go because I've realised there's the other area I can't get to yet. Ah, you've acquired the saddle then? Yes, and thanks is no small part to Mablu. And before you rush off to catch an alpaca though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring out one of our wild-born friends so you can practice. Oh, this is going to be amusing. Oh no. She doesn't get on with alpacas. I mean, I know, she's something I need to learn. Yeah, she's not a fan of them, but it's like, okay, fine, let's do this. Satan. That face is evil. You can do this. It's the little fluffy ears that do it. Great son, gods, I did it. Yeah, it's the fluffy ears. Yeah, it seems Bob much less inclined to spit. As if you're completely accepting of what Clamat's touch. Because the singular scent with which the saddle's been coated, alpacas find it very soothing. Ah, so basically it's like, it's covered in like weed, but for alpacas. Yeah, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but actually kind of cute. You don't notice that? No, now noticing that? Zarjar is back. Whoa! Haven't done exactly what he set out to do. Has he caught a gold alpaca? I mean, was that... Is it glowing? I've heard tales of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca lives a solitary existence deep in the valley, which shuns the company of both men and its own kind. Damn. So 1 second, my fan's making a very strange noise. There we go. Just a bit stuck. I think what happens is the cat hair's got in it. It's sort of jammed the mechanism a little bit, so I have to give it a clean tomorrow. How did he manage to snare a prize like that? Beast knows his betters. Faced with overwhelming strength, it will yield rather than risk death. And that's an illustration of how greatly the power of the first promise exceeds yours, Wuklamat. Well, I was using Erenville's voice then, what? Strength alone won't win our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, and then Torah can remain at peace. An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. Seriously, he's got a golden alpaca. To unite as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer the horror and the hopelessness firsthand. Oh, this guy is no. He's a warmonger. We're not having him. Nope, sir. Exhaustion from prolonged conflict. The wages of war, merciless nature. That was what moved the clans to join in the founding of Tuliadar even, all those years ago. Consider the younger generation of this village. Since birth they have basked in an unbroken harmony, and behold, they regard war not as tragedy, but opportunity. Thus does the resilient sons seek to provide education. He offers much needed lessons in the realities of conquest and a renewed appreciation for peacetime. It is true that war's misery breeds a longing for peace. I have seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through the violence of what you propose. Armod, yes. The rebellions it spawned and the ruins it left behind. He's right. The Island Empire was a congregation of simpletons. Great. The oppressed fought back against their oppressors, as well they should. Men are not beasts. Only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone. This is why Guru Jaja did not elevate the Mamulja, why he treated all clans with equal respect. However, the first promise has his gaze fixed upon a more distant horizon. He would unite not only Tuliolal, but the start. Oh, so he's got his eye on world conquest. Right, okay. What way? I need not explain myself to you. Okay, this guy's starting to scare me more than the others now. So I'm not scared, worry. Oh, well done indeed. First promise has completed the Feast of Gold with an appropriately golden flourish. May I present to you your much-deserved keystone. He's always been like that. Never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even with Garner. Like we're not even family. Oh. Give her. She needs a hug. I would gotta give her a hug. Especially all fuzzy like a kitty. I ponder Zohajar and his mysteries later. But now I need to think about finishing the feat of gold. At my saddle, I practice how to use it. And so lead on to where the wild alpacas roam. The valley of Ordunkana is northwest of here. Come on everyone. Even if we can't enter ourselves, we can see Wuklamat off on a hunt. Oh yeah, she's got this. Where am I going? Alright, to the west, so I've got to go over that way, okay. Also over there. Oh, some dancers out doing their thing. Oh, you want to try it, do you? I wanted to get the oh, you know, I'll put you in healer mode, I think. There we go. Last bit out of our rotation went a bit whiffy then. That was embarrassing. There we go. Try that again. To the northwest, okay. Right, where is it? To the northwest. It's going to be up there, isn't it? Okay. Can I see it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? To the north. I think we could be up there. Right. What's the size of that thing? Next is... This is to the northeast. Oh, there it is. I see it. The swirly. The green swirly. Which sounds like a medical condition. It's like, yeah, Doc, I've got a case of the old green swirlies. Oh dear. Put some cream on it and see me in the morning if it doesn't get better. Lots of alpacas. Lots of them. Is it wild? Wild is bloody livid. Oh, that's such a old joke, but it makes me laugh. I can do this. I know I can. Cheer on will come out. She must have courage. Well, you know what? I am going to... Where's my emote list? Here? I'm typing it out each time.
Good luck there, Promise!
Oh.
Thanks. I'll need it. Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it.
Understandable.
But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too. Right. I'm off.
And there she goes. What do we do now?
So, shall we head back to the ranch?
Thank you, Alphino, for saying what I was thinking.
I'm staying here.
Yeah, I'll stay with Mablu as well, I think.
As will I. Wooklamart is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
Yeah, you know, especially if she doesn't make it and she comes back and we're not here, that's going to be depressing. Just sit in there, chill for a bit.
Maybe a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
Yeah, see? Practical. Sure. Find a nice spot, sit and chill, maybe have some snacks. Yeah, until we get the tent just set up, and then she'll come back and be like, that's a big tent.
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
It's part of his job, really, isn't it?
What's a gleaner?
Okay, that's adorable.
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
But aren't you a Shitona from Tural? Why did you cross the salt?
That's what they call the sea, isn't it? Yeah, the salty sea, yeah.
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlayan. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
I really hope we can get one of those little beak cat things, because they're brilliant.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking, and I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding the City of Gold?
Oh.
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
That's... oh. That's,
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City,
I mean, it's literally called the City of Gold, so
which is all the more reason for us to work together.
yeah, we help each other out. You,
Just so.
you with your knowledge, us with our combat skills. You know, we work together. It's all good. Everybody wins. And the fire's gone out.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
I keep calling him Toby. No, it's Tobli.
Wait. Do you hear that?
If she's riding the alpaca. Yes! Yes.
They did it.
And now she needs to sleep. Like, yes. Behind her package, like, I'm just going to stand over it.
You're utterly spent. And small wonder.
What happened?
Well done, Third Promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
Exactly. There's no time frame. We've been told we can take as long as we need.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
I mean, there is a time in it, but it's not like you must do it by second sunrise or something like that. I'm so relieved the Third Promise came back to us safely. And the alpaca she tames a healthy looking beast. Sure, this will be enough to satisfy the need of gold. Let's go with... Go Raptor Blue. Oh, Clamat still seems a bit unsteady on her feet. I was surprised after she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know what went away fatigue like that magic though? Matati. I'll run to the ranch and get a pub room. And that way you can take your time and the tea will be ready when you arrive. Ooh, that sounds quite nice actually. I'm not entirely sure what mate is, but sounds like it'll make a nice tea. You know, these days I'm more of a coffee person, but well, I'll say coffee. Like coffee and sugar. Well, sugar with coffee, really. Oh lordy. Nope, don't want to go that way. Now, I know technically we'll go over there, but I want to see if I can get another... Southwest, I've got to go that way. Probably going to be like up there or something. Yeah, I could fight it, I just can't be bothered right now. Up there. I'm coming to you in a bit, Mad Blue. Actually, you know what? Let's do it now. Came back ahead of the others, did you? I should have along with the tea then. Walk on can't be that far behind. Oh, that tea really is magical. I feel better already. I bet it is. It's one of the ones that sort of like soothes. It's just that face, just like this. I see you've come all comfortable around our fuzzy friends. Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas. What grasses and fruits they eat, what sounds they react to, their adorable little quirks. I guess I've grown quite fond of them. Again, now this is all to teach you and get you to learn the details of the people you're going to be quote-unquote ruling over. Or ruling... Now you actually understand the people more. Welcome back, Third Promise. Accomplished the feat of gold, have you? Yes, there's no mistaking a valley alpaca. I commend you on your success. Well done. The detail in the eyes is brilliant. Hey, we did it. Although I couldn't find a shiny one as Zohar Jar did. That is... I'd be surprised if you did. Gold alpacas are born but once every few decades. They are elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much as... I've got to get a screenshot. Only a single other person has known to have caught one before, that being Guru Jar Jar himself. Papa was chasing alpacas too? Yeah? Oh, so my grandfather's stories say. It was before the founder of Tuliolal, in time when the mountain giants, the Ukioi, held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride their alpaca mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts of food and other tributes. Those were richer days to hear grandfather tell it. Those things are so fluffy and adorable, it's... Along came the young Guru Jar Jar, yet unburdened by the mantle of Dawn Servant. He's a big lad. Our people were amazed by this imposing two-headed figure equal to the Yukoi in stature, and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. A bit like Uklamat and us, really. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. I mean, you see that walking towards you, and your culture is of people who are, like gnome height-ish, maybe a bit taller, sort of thing. And you see them like all armed up to the gills with all this stuff. Like, yeah, you're going to be like, crap. Yet Guru Jar Jar showed no such inclinations. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from the cups of mate tea we offered him, and grew sombre when he learned of our plight. He seems like a decent fella. None could have anticipated what their visitors decided to do next. Guru Jar Jar ascended the cliffs to face the giants and freed Pelu Pelu from the Yokoi's subjugation. Great success. He then turned an appraising eye upon our riders and proposed we take to the roads to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who travelled as he did, intent on fostering so they go and they sell stuff and they're like, they make their monies and do their thing that they're good at and enjoy. Sad was that a few words from Guru Jar Jar transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants. Wow, why was I struggling with that word? Second brain cell's not awake, that's why. I've never heard the bond Papa forged with Pelu Pelu spoken of in that way before. Saga is not so detailed. I imagine there's only a limited amount of space. Then he meant that Guru Jar Jar forged a sure-footed guide for his trek up to the highlands. Thus he did capture a golden alpaca. But both my brother and father called the rarest of creatures. While an ordinary one was the best I could manage. The feat required no more than that, third promise. And you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. it's the face, it's just like something that cute and adorable, fluffy is just evil. Maplu's right. You're a perfectly wonderful beast if anyone's ordinary, it's me. Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to many people in true Pelu Pelu fashion. I sorely doubt your sibling could have achieved this game. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Her strength is, diplomacy and making friends. Like Papa. One's got like the, this conquering ability. The other one's got the more intellectual. The other one's been more underhandedness. Hers is, diplomacy and making friends. Surprisingly powerful skill. I should be proud of the accomplishments which earned your keystone. Speaking of, here you go. Don't chew it. It looks like a starburst, but don't. Or as we used to call them back in the day, opal fruits. 5 more to go. We're on your way, third promise. We'd have been lost without you, Mablu. Thanks to you, I've learned so much about the Pelu people and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I come to realise the importance of properly knowing something. There we go. It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. Again, there's a lesson here, mate. This is why he set up these trials. I'm thankful to you as well, looking at. Give me the courage to say what I wasn't sure I could ever say. This is the sort of tradition I think should continue through whoever's next becomes Dawn Servant. Tobly, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I've loved every moment caring for the alpacas. This is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades. He's like, very well. As your parents allow me to say one thing. I always tried to give my wards lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide. Yet never once have I wanted that to be the only happiness in you. So I'm just distracted by the golden alpaca in the background. You have my blessing to walk any path you choose, Mablu. It glads me to hear you found your calling and you wish to pursue with such passion. You will make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure of it. Thank you, Tobly. What did I tell you, Mablu? Yep. There's one last thing I can help you with, third promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? That's the end goal. I suggest you talk to the Yukoi, the giants. They once ruled over far more than Okapacha and the Pelu Pelu. 1,000 years ago, they were overlords of Yuktoran and all its peoples. During the era, the Pelu Pelu were commanded to search for a city of gold. Scoured every corner of the continent, and never found any trace of that fabled place. But if they didn't find anything, what could the Yukoi have to tell us? They may not have found it, but the fact they thought to look for it at all makes me curious. Perhaps there is value in delving into how the legend originated. Oh, there was nothing I'm asking the question. Besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the saga, it takes me a little while to get his voice. It's rolling the R's. We're visiting the giants eventually. Freaking cold yet? Well, I told you. I knew it was going to be visiting that mountain at some point. Oh, Crow. I have a question I've been meaning to ask, and since we've finished with the feat, where did you acquire that earring? My earring? You recognise it? Yes. Pieces like they became first fashionable in Yuktoran around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. Oh, 20 years ago. Yeah, right about the time my grandfather made his journey. Yet the Dawn Servant implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there was more to its significance than simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out. Seeing this is a regular seller for many merchants, I'm curious to learn about it myself. I would appreciate that very much, thank you. Jumping feet first into the peddler's business, Mablu. I really need to work and get a bit different voices. It's just practice. Right then, that's 2 keystones down. Let's say we head back to Tuliolal and plan our next move. Sounds good. Well, farewell for now, and thanks for all your help. I will become Dawn Servant, so make sure you set aside your best mess card for the occasion. You okay, Fuzzball? What you doing? Hello. Yes, this is probably why the fan was jamming up a little bit earlier. It's this time of the year where she just sheds her hairs like ridiculously. And I think some got into the fan. and made it sort of jam a little bit. But it's not so much jam stick, so I'll have to give it a little bit of a clean out tomorrow. I don't do it now because, you know, I'm probably all staticky and everything, and I might fry one of the chips. So just a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. Even brought a golden alpaca to heal. But you've heard Zorachar's supporters talk. Might see opportunities and expand his ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating. Terrifying, even. Whereas I've grown to love Clamat. Everyone she meets will come to love her too. That's why she'll win the fight. Yeah, I told you, her power is diplomacy and making friends. You might be right, Mablu. You might be right. Hello. You're being affectionate. What's going on? It feels good to have the feet of gold safely under our belt. Even my victory pales beside Zorachar and his shining golden alpaca. I know I shouldn't let it bother me, and God's know you've all been so supportive, but I want to be strong and more wise like my brothers. Be a promise that people will respect. Which is not likely if I stand here carrying on about things. So move on. Back to Zavtai with us. Contest has hardly begun. Yep. Alright, so we are going to war. Bye bye, alpacas. See you again hopefully soon. What are you doing? You're just being very adorably affectionate tonight, aren't you? Like, will you stop? Stop headbutting my... Yeah. Sorry, what? You stop headbutting my... I know I'm just conditioning myself. If I stop, she'll headbutt my hand. Like, full on headbutt my hand. I was like, oi, human. I wish I could show you, but she's doing it right now. She's like, he's pretty much just going... Where's the mender? Oh, here he goes. Up. Will you stop, madam? See, I've got 500 million in gil now. It's quite nice because I've not been spending it on. Oh, is that a? It is. That's a. There we go. Oh, got some XP for that. Nice. I was one of those that can only crop up at night. Look at us! The contest has barely begun. We already have 2 keystones. Surely my talented brothers aren't doing this well. Don't jinx it, don't jinx it. What's this? Ooh. Swamp monk. Tender swamp monk fire soaked overnight in mezcal and grilled over and over. Oh, that sounds lovely. We've now won keystones from both the feat of reeds and the feat of gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it would seem. I continue to trace Guru Jaja's journey as presented in the saga. We should find the remaining electors in turn. Then let's visit the giants next, like Krau said. The fact that they were searching for the golden city might mean they know something useful. The home of the Yokoi is in the upper reaches of Okapacha. Unless Shakino's skin are clear, so we have to take the long way round. Or Kozumazuka. This will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So, we call the Moblins first then. Set there right now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. Why? The fright of we wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement collapsed in the storm. That freaking storm's done so much damage. What are we to do then? There's an alternative. It requires preparation. Till it's ready, you could rest at the cabins or see more of the city. Whatever you prefer. Okay then. Just have to be sure you accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination. It could be alpacas or something, isn't it? Of course. Who do you take me for? Then shall guide our city over. It's going to be something unusual, isn't it? Something weird that's not been done before. Something unpleasant. Well, it seems like we have some free time on our hands. Let's make the most of it. I know. Just actually sitting on my lap and watching the characters as they move past. Like, not in a I'm going to attack them, more of a as pictures are moving. Well, good evening. Well, I need to get my axe repaired. I hit the blade pretty badly when I took a swing at Bakul Jaja. What's the matter with you? That reminds me. I never got around to introducing you to Ropehill, did I? He's the man in charge of... Oh, Christ. Wachumeki, and a good person to know. I think I did that right. You want to come along? Yeah, sure, but just not going to try and pronounce that place's name again, okay? Because I think I almost had an aneurysm. Now, granted that's because I'm an idiot. Oh, there she is. Oh. Ready? Markets of Wachumeki. There we go. To the east on the other side of Bayside Belly. Alright. So it's a usual sort of accompaniment quest, not on it. This isn't really an escort quest, it's an accompaniment because, as you can see, they move along at a decent speed. Also triple triad match, I'm not going to do that just yet. So there's a corgi with a bandana. Right. Discuss Auntie's tacos. This is Auntie's tacos. And for its owner here, the lovely Tisoli. After the best tacos in Trujillo, this place sits at the top with Sablivte. You sell tacos, do you? Oh. You say that for a promise, but you only differ is our old brook for Uva's food. Come and buy mine for a change. Sorry, Tlasi, it's been a while, hasn't it? I'll sell our stuff for a bite once the contest is over. No. Look, we've already lost one lot of tacos, okay? Oh, I can't... Okay, so... Oh my god, they've got nachos. They've got guacamole, salsa, tacos, kebabs of various varieties. I freaking love the food. Yep, they've got sauce bottles as well. I freaking love this place. Although, to be fair, I'll just go there and go, yeah, I will take all the nachos you have. And I mean all of the nachos you have. And just keep going until you've got no more ingredients. It says in nachos and nacho cheese and salsa. Oh, I could live. I think I could live off that stuff. The guacamole is one of the sort of ones I don't mind it occasionally, but I don't want it poured over it. I want it so I can dip rather than it being poured. Because that way, because sometimes I might think, you know what, I want this particular nacho chip to be absolutely covered with cheese. Sometimes I want a mixture of cheese and salsa. Other times I want just a tiny little bit of guacamole. But if it's all poured on the top, that ruins it, and they go soggy. Can't be having that. I'm a dipper, not a soaker, and that sounded wrong. Am I? The third promise. How might I assist you this fine evening? Comrade Ropley, I need to buff a nasty nick out of my X-Blade. That sounds... Yeah, it's been chipped quite terribly. Trying to cleave rocks again, oh, were we? Something like that. Think you can fix it? You stand among Toral's most prestigious gathering of artisans and ask this question? It's child's play. We'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Good to hear. I'll leave it in your capable hands. Who is your companion, if I may ask? Is this Sarah? Oh, excuse me. Oh, I am still paying for having that brunette before the stream. Like, I'm not kidding. Waking up 20 minutes before the stream was about to start has thrown my mental clock out of whack. Like, I feel okay. I'm just like, what? It's like when I first wake up in the morning. You know, there's that delay. It's like my coffee sort of thing. But I can't have coffee right now because if I do, I will not get to sleep tonight. So this is a point in the evening where I would not really have any more caffeine, just so I can at least. Water, yes. Fruit juice, yes. Caffeine, I brought you here to meet you, actually. Thought you might have a reason to visit Wachimeki sooner or later. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ropley, humble representative of this grand centre of trade. Pleasure to meet you, Farah. Likewise. You there, stop diving in the shadows and announce your business already. Who's this? I've seen that man somewhere before. Bing, 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 bing. He was on the boat, wasn't he? Yeah. He was a jewellery maker you met on the voyage over. Yes. Oh, I remember. I spoke with him too. Fontaine? Yes, that was his name. You've been loitering like a flighty admirer can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Out of it then. Why are you here? Let's say... What's that over there? Ooh, I thought you both away. And we're no closer to solving that enigma. I wonder if you could use someone to talk to. I say we go and ask. Let me know by link pearl if you find him first. I like the idea of link pearls, they're great. It's basically like sort of supercharged Bluetooth, basically. Right. So he ran off in this sort of direction. Okay. I love those spicy tacos. Chew, chew. Ah, I see your. Slow down, chew your food. Exactly, kids. Listen to your parent. Okay. Save the tacos, especially good ones, which is I can't eat one right now. I'm in one of those kind of moods today. Still feels like got some smooth jazz playing in the background. Ooh. Alright, now he's going to be around here somewhere. Let's have a look actually up inside the building. Oh, apparently I can stand on the roof, which is good to know. Bye bye, cat. She's got her attention from me. Where's a little shit? Oh, there he is. With the big icon above his head. I suppose you want to sit and chill. Worst places you could pick. You can fast in Master Oakley, but wait. We've met before, haven't we? On the ship. Yeah. We had a chat then. I don't remember if it was before or after things went shitty on the journey. You found him? Ah, good, I'll be right there. Why did you run off like that? Did you have business with Ropley or not? Please, you needn't concern yourselves with my affairs. I'm undeserving of such attention. Well, you got a little bit of a crush on her. Huh? What are you going on about? I beg of you, do not ask me to explain. Do not. Oh, oh, I'm thinking he does. Either on Wukelamat or on Ropley. Of course, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. So, you're too kind. So be it. I suppose I can share with you a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Tulia, I worked as a goldsmith, the most prestigious jewelry maker of all of Uldar. Estimates aesthetics. Oh, it started off well enough. The days passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking. Mediocre. I lost all confidence. Crippling self-doubt had possessed me, and any veneer of bravado I tried to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take ship, hoping to find a fresh beginning on new shores. As you witness, I had the courage to even approach a potential employer. Oh, there we go. Alright, so I had the right person, wrong motive. You stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence. Alright then. You offered a morsel and served us the full course. You must really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I could try to give you a few words of advice. Then you have experience in my predicament of feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers. Well, when you put it that way, yeah. He's a little confused, but he's got the spirit. You know, he's in the right direction. But it's just like choice of words, maybe a little bit harsh. Yeah, she feels weaker than her other brothers, and not as smart as this dude, Koana. That's not her skill. That's not her thing. She's the diplomat. She's the one who makes friends. Me, I'm Wukelamat, third promise of Tuliolal. Daughter of the Dawn Servant. Oh, of course, you remember the royal family. Please, forgive my presumptuousness. What of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? I'm the motherfucking warrior of light. Yeah, you can't measure your worth by the success of others. I'm feeling called out by this. Like, how dare you, game? How dare you? Shit. I actually want to capture the text for that one. How can I not? Should my work not meet the same exacting standards, no new commissions will be forthcoming. What then was the point of my becoming a goldsmith? Yeah. I see where you're going, pal. I see where you're going. Looking back, it was my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients, and I admired him deeply for it. But in the course of striving to be as great as a goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy for my craft as he did. Perhaps I will give this one last try. Thank you both for reminding me of what is truly important. And he's off. What is truly important? I just realised if this is basically a tropical paradise, and my character Vera must be sweating buckets in this outfit, and this is made of one of those sort of, outfits that looks heavy but is actually quite light sort of thing. Oh, sorry, Farah, I didn't mean to ignore you. But yes, I'm glad to see Font Gentain's giving himself another chance. Ooh, yes, and I'm having that. Oh, Clement wonders how Fontagine is getting along. I can't help but wonder if Fontagine will follow through. See if actually going to talk with Ropley. Alright. Okay. Press the right key. Right, where am I going? Alright, so going over to what you Mickey. Yeah. This is when I speak to someone and they mention it in like a voiced quest line or something, and I was like, oh, that's not how it's pronounced at all. It was quite easy to come, but new Murray, I found my courage. Excellent. I just realised I got 1,000,000 XP for that last quest as well. Pray, accept my apologies for my earlier behaviour. My name is Fontagine, and I am ghostly for Ula in faraway Eosia. I realise this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade here. What you Mickey, if you have me. I ask only for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. Ah, that's what it's about. You're looking for work. Sit yourself hired. What you Mickey is always in need of skilled craftsmen. Will you make your mind up if you're going to sit on my lap or not? Oh, I had an essay paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? I know, look at you. Look at all this hair that's coming off of you. You are shedding like you are... Well, I know. Yes, of course. I must thank you both again for your sage and timely advice. I don't know, was all that helpful? Like you. But you were... Imagine you'd come to speak with me, I've not had that moment of much needed self-reflection. You can see, sit there properly and you can stay there for ages. So, okay, so I stuck up my nose. The arrangements have been made. Can meet me at the entrance of High Tide Harbour. We're going on boat. Oh, almost forgot. Do you have my axe ready, Ropley? Ready and waiting. Behold, the sublime touch of a Wachu Mickey artisan. There we go. Yeah, I've got the name here. Ooh, it's sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. Well, good luck, Fontagine. Let me know if let me know if that doubt creeps back in. I'd be happy to talk you out of it. Right, to the harbour. That's for us. We should head to the harbour. Wouldn't want to keep Annabelle rating. There you go, the funky beat again. Oh, it's not getting that far. I really do like this music. I don't know why. Just something about it. It's very, very catchy and upbeat. It's like, yeah. I think it's got that sort of, sort of like 1920s, music club vibes to it, doesn't it? And after the secrecy, it's this big plan of yours. Look there. That is my big plan. Okay. What is that? It's a Punity. Punity should be putting our boat up river. Oh my god, it's like a... Is that a manatee? It looks like a giant manatee dugong type one. How do we try to thrash about and sink us instead? They're gentle and timid creatures, for the most part. She's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her reason to. Yeah, that's first alpacas, now punities. Well, no, not some animals for this journey. We should be thankful we have an animal expert as our guide then. She's like, oh god, not another one. But I didn't have to be my old nemesis. Another boat. Yeah, she doesn't get on with boats. Doesn't get on with alpaca. I get a feeling she doesn't get seasick. I think it's like sort of travel sick as such. I mean, obviously seasickness is a legit thing. Yeah, it's but I wouldn't surprise me if she gets travel sick. Well, I took you for somebody who was up for the challenge. Was I wrong? Your cats, we did get everywhere. Ugh. Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kosamaku rolled these river bridges to move swiftly through hostile territory. But the vessels used see little use with Toral now at peace. I was able to borrow one of the few which remain. I did consider a dirigible, but pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. Ah, so this is how we get upriver, right, yes. You said borrow one, there appears to be several on the wall. And of course, there's a freaking fog in the way, so we can't see diddly right now. Why not? Calamity. Travelling up the river, I presume? That seems that way. Does this mean you've earned 2 keystones already? Can't believe how well you've managed despite undertaking the contest alone. I was never alone. I've had my own entourage with me since the beginning. Oh! Okay. Is... Vancrid, you're Anjay. Now what are you doing here? So he's got the boys on his side, right. Should have seen that one going. Scored in the prize, the same as you. So are we going to be fighting against them? Even if it's just like sort of a friendly type thing. I'd heard much of the incomparable Archons during my time at the Studium. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought who better to recruit to my cause. I contacted the Scholarch and who arranged an introduction to these 2 gentlemen. The second promise had specific requirements. They who would be his assistants must both wow, okay, no, he manages a very particular way of speaking, doesn't he? Yeah. Must both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts. Thus did Vancrid and I receive the summons. My own studies concentrated on the technology which our peoples could really use, such as inventions born of magitech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. I know, you two, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job. Excuse me. A few. The nations of Tuliala spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Ever have we striven to preserve peace? Where is our place if not here and now? We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure of who we are working with before agreeing to this endeavour. Even more paid than Yurianjo at times, but it's surprisingly... That's quite enough of that. We must be on our way. Of course. Wait, I have one question before you leave. Why are Wuklamata vying for the throne? As Kwana's entourage, does that mean you're resolved to defeat all his opponents? Including us? We're sworn to do all in our power to win this contest for Kwana, even if it means competing against our own comrades. We intend to hold nothing back and expect you to do the same. Okay, bye-bye. Wait, no. Wait, move your butt, thank you. And we won't disappoint you. Alright, so it's going to be like that, is it? Alright, okay. So it's... I mean, not including Erenville, because he's not technically part of it, he's just more of a guide. It's mostly a girls' team versus a boys' team, I've noticed. With obviously the obvious exception of Alfino. I thought you were taking a boat. Oh, I think I'm blow one nose in it. Fearing you would be forced to travel on water, and others will be doing the same. I would rather walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat. And that is true, I can't stand boats. But I trust the route Erenville was chosen for us. No pressure. Yeah, I wouldn't be at all surprised if there's like a... even if there's nothing going on, there's definitely an affection of some kind between them. It could just be, you know, close friends, nothing romantic, but let's say there's definitely 100% an affection between them. Well, leave the hands and the impunity to me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, I may have difficulty keeping her under control. But do your best to draw them away as far from the front of the boat as possible. Yeah, this thing I'm going to blow my nose because there are cat hairs just everywhere. Then we shall remain on deck and stand guard. Although maybe wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Erenville, just in case. Fucking hairs everywhere. Why not stand on the deck? I may get to put my Pictionary to the proof. And I'll take any chance to show that I can hold my own on the battlefield. Yeah, now that I've had a tinker around and adjusted the positionings for like the controls and whatnot, the Pictomancer does make a little bit more sense. I'm still mostly bashing, but you know it feels like, okay, if I do this, then it's a while because it's a whole new class for me, and I've probably only played it in like say 2 or 3 combats. So I think it's a little bit early to say it's how it feels in terms of my point of view, but I can definitely see, you know, the sort of the general vibe of it. It's kind of like Black Mage in some regards, in that you have to kind of stay still, but at the same time it's almost like a cross between Red Mage in that you've got certain abilities you need to keep track of and level up and stuff like that. Like charge up, not level up. I'll keep Erenville company then. Without Blade, I can respond more quickly to threats than Alpha. Thank you. If the fight breaks out, I'll try to stay out of your way. Yeah, Alpha's more of a healery, he's a sage, and in this one the sages are kind of like combat healers almost. Then I shall endeavour to provide aid where it's needed. Yeah, I can do that as well. That should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready. Right, so yeah, I'm just having a nice view and it's fucking foggy. Oh. Buckle Jar Jar the Mighty. Yeah, he is a taco smasher himself. A hunter begin. Again, I know I shouldn't, but like those comedian eyes always just make me. It's just something about. Oh, is this the first dungeon of Dawntrail? Are we about to have our first proper dungeon? Right, we are. Right, I can't blow my nose. Hey, hey. Oh. Hey. That's why somebody was being very demanding. It's like no, I need to concentrate. I'm about to do my first dungeon in Dawntrail. Right. Let's go with players first of all. Okay. Someone's just doing that. Ah, falafel. It says the average wait time's 10 minutes. Alright. Okay, let's have a look then. Okay, let's use one of those. Okay, pop that there. Do the sorting. Alright, let's go and see if there's a merch, there's a retainer belt up here. So let's go and oh, I am also only about 1,500 experience away from maxing out my tropical island, which is nice. Alright, here goes the summoning bell. Nope, nothing there. Nope. Okay. Alright, next one. Ooh, nice. Oh, damn it, I thought it was like some... Okay, that's level 90, yeah, that's not too shabby. I'll take that gladly. Okay. Alright, so let's... Oh, there we go. Okay, oh right, so we're actually going to be fighting on the boat. Oh, that's cool. Our squad. Yeah, looks like a question. There's our squad. Alright. How many of us have done this? What? Alright, so we've got, okay. Oh, fudge. That's going to be interesting. It'll take me a little while to get back into the swing of it properly, but you know what? That's fine. I imagine there'll probably be a few mistakes as well, because I don't think everyone's done this dungeon yet. Oh great, it's some piranhas, fantastic. If I just keep doing this spamming attack, I should. Well, hypothetically, should get them. And good thing is, it's interesting as well, because yeah, I have no idea what to expect either. Ah, we've had some rain, it seems. Welcome to the UK. That is Buckle Josh ahead of us. Ready for anything. Ramming speed. Yes, come closer. We have something for you. A gift courtesy of the blessed siblings. Oh, fudge. That's it. Yeah, you keep doing this. Almost done. There we go. Ah, he's not going to plan. Just have to improvise. The harness. See you upriver, if you make it that far. You little shit. Tripping our boat was a cowardly move. Erenville, we're losing speed. So yeah, this is technically a dungeon, but it's like the dungeon's moving to us. We're not moving. Apart from now. Right. And now this is the more traditional dungeon bit. Looks like this is the first boss coming up. Yep. Prime Punity. Panuti. Oh fudge, that went bad. Yeah, do not stand in the orange, Chris. That would be bad. Oh, that could have been worse. Ooh, a lot worse. Yeah, definitely could have been worse. Yeah, that's not one of those ones. That was annoying. And obviously we're not like mega powered up, so we can't just breathe through this. We have to actually use our brain cells, which is worrying. Oh god, the healer's down. That's not good. Damn it. Hang on. Okay. Right, let's see what that is. That is... Read. Okay. Got that. Just made... Well, I'll say we made it. Wait for me! Get in there. Okay. That was a bit of a hard to fight, but hey, it's first dungeon. I imagine everyone's still relearning their skills, myself included. Oh, all trying to keep climbing a ladder. Nice. Oh, I'm taking the long way around, right. Oh, hello. Fighting some slimes here. Oh, they're mimics. They're slime mimics. Mimiclop too. Horrible name. I picked up a gear that should help it give you slightly better stats. I say should. We'll get there. Up the ladder. Up the ladder we go. Okay, find this big boy, drowsy. Sounds like a Pokemon. Yeah. Always remember, try not to stand in front of the thing that you're fighting. How was I supposed to get over there in time? As soon as I spotted this, I was like, great. They're not standing the. That's it, keep doing that. I'm just concentrating on what to do, and I have no idea what I'm doing, which is pretty standard, really. Okay. There we go. Now I've got a smidgen gear that's a smidgen better. I mean just a smidgen. Yeah, basically anything that's got aiming on it is what I want. But that is obviously, you know, being a bard, archer, that's the what I need. And last one for this squad. Okay. A few more to fight, then I think the last boss. He's a big lad. There. Keep spamming this for a bit. I say spamming it, you know, just as soon as the Rain of Death comes available, I use that. But for now, this will do. This is more of a cone, whereas that's a circle. Look at this sign. Oh, look at that Pictomancer thing there. Oh. That's a big beastie. Apex Predator, Polyon. Marvelous. That's that does not look like a nice individual. It doesn't. There we go. Things. Keep an eye on the On the ground, on the debuffs. Wild beasts have entered. Alright, he's going to eat them to heal or something, isn't he? Feeding the beast strengthens his wing beats. Right. This is where shooting at range comes in very handy. It means I still do stuff. Oh, that stung. I could not see that at all. Not doing too bad. Just having to learn the. Obviously, I need to get better gear, obviously. So every time it eats the creatures, it gets stronger. Right. Oh, for crying out loud. I'm done way much more than I should be. Embarrassing, actually. Ugh. This thing is definitely a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, but you know. I doubt follow everyone else is going. Oh, it is. I leveled up. Woohoo. It was appropriate. Hey! Cracking job. I love how it'll run at this. Like, oh, you're beating it. Okay. And first let's go for the player accommodation. Let's go for the healer, who is affecting me. And I'll grade for that. And I'll grade for that. There we go. Oof. That was interesting. Definitely need to be a little bit more leveled up gear and abilities before I think I'd try that one again. I think I'm going to try and do some leveling off stream at some point over the weekend.
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
If you can fix the boat.
Hey! Everyone all right?
You fixed it? Not bad. I was worried we might catch up to you. Those caravans you traversed were dug. Sorry, those caverns you traversed were dug by Yokoi in this search for gold. Remnants of the excavation. I appreciate the lesson, oh wise guide. We are landing this boat anytime soon. Yeah. Our river journey is almost over. For proof of that, you can only look ahead. Even though it's quite foggy. Oh, and that as I say, that mountain that I pointed out we're going to be travelling to. Yeah, we're going to be travelling to that. They basically even pretty much said, yeah, we're going to have to go and visit the home of the giants. Okay, where do they live? It's like, yeah, they would not have drawn attention to it otherwise. Oh, that's pretty. Chekhov's mountain, basically. No more boats. Yeah, she really doesn't travel on the water well. Oh, you're not alright. Why she was. Without the nausea we're all spent. There's a mountain shelter nearby. A resting spot for those who ascend the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. That would be a welcome respite. Have you the strength for a short walk, Lamont? We can rest along the way too. Damn it all. Promise is meant to lead from the front. Not mule and moan like a sick kitten. Hey, we all have our off days. What's anyone looking at me for? Oh, right, yes. Walk, Lamont. Ignore me. Listen knows you're talking. I'm fine. Really. Lead on, I'll follow. Yeah, she's got some serious self-doubt going on. Yeah, that feeling. Very well. But if I might say one thing. Just because you're a promisor or claimant for the throne, doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You can't bear this burden alone, so please, don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear. But, Trial, leaning on others is a skill all leaders require. Yep. I mean, we're the freaking warrior of light, and we still have to lean on others for help. So it isn't. No, dude, seriously, okay. There's no shame in getting help from others, okay. Especially if the help is freely offered. I've always believed this to be my problem alone, but perhaps you have the right of it. Game, can you stop calling me out, please? Alright, I'll talk about things, just give me a moment to clear my thoughts. Of course, as long as you need. We'll be waiting in the shelter when you're ready. I really do like the detail on her costume, like the necklace, the the armbands, obviously the dirty great big axe as well. Kill Silsey, I think. Ah, yes. So now onto the southern. Yeah, because I thought originally you could go from here to here. Turns out there's a river or cavern between these two things, so you cannot go from one continent straight here to the other. And we're here, and I imagine we're probably going to be going to many fires. Oops, excuse me. I've long felt like I'd never tell anyone when I was confused or hurting, as a mental weakness would bring shame to Papa's name. But if you say you're willing to listen, then there are things I'd like to talk about. Well, as I was told a couple of weeks ago by some good friends, a problem shared is a problem halved. Which is the sort of thing I used to think, honestly, when I was younger, was a little bit trite, a bit cliche, but it kind of is, really. You know, it's a legitimate thing. It does make sense. Even if you just know there's nothing they can do and you just verbalise stuff. Again, I'm getting called out by this game, and I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it at all. Right, did I get anything shiny? Ooh, I've got a new bracelet as well. And it's like 40. Oh yeah, I'll be equipping that bad boy. There we go. Yes, he's up to 642 now. Oh, I need those. I need the tegus for my hunt collection. Right now, I'm at level 93, I think. Yeah, 93. How many of these do I need? I need 3 of them, okay. Oh, there's that one there. Get to recycle round. No, don't stand in your range, bad. That's what I need to do. Nice. Yeah. Excellent. Okay, I've got 3 sacks of nuts. Give me. I guess that's why we are going there. Okay. I know what, let's just mount up. Location. Hello, dream. Yeah, well, because I died a couple of times, I'm going to make sure I get my gear repaired. Yeah. So much of my gear was like at 84%. There we go. Is that repaired? Alpaca. Okay, it's tuned to right. Yeah, see? It looks like you can go across there, but there's like a big gorge sort of thing, so you can't quite do it. We should stop here for the night. I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from our punishing river adventure. Then let's settle in. We need to cook fire and there's meal preparation to be done. There are a lot of places that might sell food here as well. Might be worth giving them a try. So I suppose it's like a sort of camp spot, really.
I've been meaning to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
He desires to adopt you.
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace.
We'll come out as a cute fuzz
All I
possible.
know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Yaktel. But I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, Ulul Jaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either. For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
So our situations were quite similar.
Oh god, I'm shattered. I should not have had that nap before the stream.
Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love.
Awesome.
One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue.
Yeah, good. He's a good lad.
I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding, but the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get my lecture from the head of reason, though. On and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have
It's
died.
like two personalities, basically.
Growing up, Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise.
Enfield, don't go stand over there. Just come and stand at the table, mate. This room.
Good it did. There's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Ihana.
Oh, excuse me.
I hardly
Sorry.
know anything.
Really am shattered today.
I've lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people.
Which is why these series of quests is probably going to be good for you.
I don't have Kona's education, or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, not fit to bear my type.
What is up with you tonight? You're on and off my lap like a yo-yo. Can't measure your worth by the success of others. Yep.
Don't compare myself to my siblings, you mean?
Yeah. Like I say, Connor has you know, the smarts. Your brother has the strength. You have the
I think I see what you're saying.
heart. The
My reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers. It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
yeah. See? You're starting to get it.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've been a fool. From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses. Step by step, I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my fellow Turali.
Which I'm thinking this is what Papa Jar Jar wanted.
It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making.
In a way, it's a shame all three of them can't rule together because they.
We'll find the city of gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather, Kryl. I swear.
You know, like each of them handling like a different aspect of things.
But you needn't take on that burden as well. Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Yeah, Again, this whole thing feels more like it's not just a destination,
We are
and it's what's learned along the way.
bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
Erenville, come on, mate. Park your butt down here, come on. There is room. Meanwhile, in the second Promises camp, it's important when they're doing meanwhile.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
I see what it is there. A little bit of an overlap.
They seem to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
Nay, there is no need for that. But what of you two? Wuklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Yeah. Helping you has made us rivals, aye. But we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it.
Exactly.
Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alizé on her rear.
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
Yeah, it'll just be a bit of fun for us between us. You know, a way to hone our skills. Don't.
Amachi has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates. The head of the students of Bardessian.
That's what she probably maybe even taught him when he was at the
And then there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If she's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us.
See?
Not that I have any intention of bowing out.
He's acknowledging that it's like, yeah, we've got me. The warrior of light.
Our time in Urkelpacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and threw my people's lives into disarray. Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations.
There we go.
That Tuli Yolal might know greater stability and prosperity.
Yeah, I think so they don't get caught. Yeah, I can see where he's coming from. He's, you know, bringing Tuliar into the modern age, so to speak.
And I will be the man to change it.
Although sometimes the oppositions are there for a reason.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think, will help you refine that approach. But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory.
Mm-hmm.
The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawnservant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
I imagine there's probably some, the trials will give you an indicator of what idea and how to use them.
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must...
No, you are not sitting on the keyboard, madam. No. I love you very... No, you are not... No. You are not sitting on the keyboard. I don't know why you think you can sit on the keyboard. I've never let you do that before. You're legitimately trying to sit on the keyboard. I mean, you're not in trouble. You're not in trouble.
The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none compared to you.
Go. You're not in trouble.
How can they hope to compete with the resilient son? The only child ever sired by a two-head. Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawnservant.
Such titles mean nothing.
Ah, I neglected to mention. When I first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing.
Which is?
Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history.
Right.
If this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it.
Depends what this power is.
Time is passing, and I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all. And just so there is no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
Oh, is Sarajal more the one who's in charge?
Everyone
bleeds. Of this?
The Dawn's promise is no exception.
Oh.
What better lesson to teach our people the folly of war?
Okay, yeah, I don't like this little group. Not liking it, even with weird comedian eyes. Yeah, they unsettle me. Earlier, with Bakul Jaja. Hello, yes, I love you too.
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all. I wonder if the house cat is dead yet.
Rude.
Be ashamed to lose a plaything, but we'd still have two more.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuliolal after you take the throne?
Plans? What makes you think we care about all that? We care only about the contest and proving our superiority. That would surely please Mother and Father. Yes. And when we become Dawn's servant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our kin to live in the city.
Nice.
Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle. Back to it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
I made it.
No, I don't think you did, pal.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
Busted his shoulder.
I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet somehow I made it. Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just rest a moment.
You expect us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind.
The way it speaks is like...
My brother has spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
I do like the way that they are two separate personalities, like they just happen to share the
All has been for the blessed seedlings.
same body. They're like what's the term?
Don't leave me behind.
Conjoined twins. Yeah, separate personalities, separate ways of doing things, but at the same time still the same sort of thing. Being able to say those things has brought me such relief. It's like a stone's been lifted off my chest and I can take a full breath at last. I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better. Will be better. For myself and for my people. Excellent. You may now observe... Oh, okay, so that's the... There we go. Right. Let's check something. Honestly, I can't remember if I tuned to this or not, so I'm going to... Oh, I did. For some reason, I just could not remember if I had it tuned. No, just have another cabbage, mate. There you go. Okay. But I think, honestly, because I am absolutely mentally shattered today, and I'm listening to my own advice. I'm being a good boy. And if my body tells me to rest, I rest. So I'm going to accept this quest, and I am going to do an early end for tonight, because I'm mentally starting to struggle with well, I can't even find the right words. See what I mean? But that's not because of bad things. It's just I'm just so freaking tired, and that nap I had before the stream has surprisingly done a number on me. Like nap roulette. It was only about sort of 20 minutes, but I know that if it's something like if you nap or sleep in multiples of 90 minutes, it's actually okay, because that's like your REM cycle and stuff like that. But if you sleep for, like, say, half an hour or an hour and you don't have like a full REM cycle, it's as if you didn't go to sleep at all, or even worse, you've been up a lot longer. And I think that's what's happened. I felt I dozed off, and I am just now absolutely shattered because of it. So I'm going to accept this quest, and I'm going to have an early night tonight. Actually, now I'm going to go and have a shower or something. Ooh, a new weapon. Nice. Good catches the eyes. Yep. Bandits on the road. Seems it's up to me to restore order to the area. So yeah, as is done, and she's off again. But now we head west and aim for the bank of the second river. But I'm gonna keep playing this for a lot foreseeable future, really, until we get probably a few, maybe a couple more months, depending on how long the quests go on for. And then, like I said, I've got a couple of other games in the pipeline. Obviously, I've still got ESO to go back to, which I do want to do. There's, like I said, and the two games I think I mentioned before is Stray Gods, which will probably be the first one I'll give a go with. Because that seems really different to anything I've played before. And apparently it's like a musical one. It's supposed to be very good. And then the other one is Marvel Midnight Sun, I think it is, which is supposed to be a good one, but it's a bit more of a longer game, so it makes sense to do that afterwards. So yeah, okay. Are you going to go now? Are you okay? This I will say good night. I'm going to go and have I'm going to go have a proper sleep, because I really am shattered. But in the meantime, thanks for joining me, and hopefully see you again soon. Bye bye.